Hey everyone, so I know that this isn't a usual video for me, but I thought that I would have my hand try and explain some glitches. In particular, I want to talk about something in Sonic Frontiers, which has been dubbed as Emerald Storage by speedrunners. I should mention that what I'm going to say in the rest of this video is only speculation with my background in programming as a basis. This is also made while the game is on patch 1.01, so this could get patched out in the future. Minor story spoilers ahead, but I'll try to be as nondescript as I can. So normally when playing through Sonic Frontiers, you go from island to island, collecting the Chaos Emeralds, and Sonic loses them, forcing you to recollect them on every island you visit, except for the fourth one, due to story reasons. As you collect the emeralds, you can track the progress by looking at the map. Once you've beaten an island and arrive at the new island, the Chaos Emerald icons are reset to being cleared out. This repeats, as I said, for all but one island, because of story reasons. But what if we were to ignore the emeralds and progress another way? Just throw them in the trash, not like we need them. That's where speedrunners come in. Speedrunners actually skip collecting the emeralds on Kronos altogether, as it's not actually required to trigger the boss. There's a skip called HSP, or Hedgehog Space Program, that just gets you straight to the boss of the first island after beating the tutorial island. And I was actually the person that initially discovered this. While we leave Kronos without collecting any of the emeralds, the game actually thinks that we did. How do we know this? Well, let's say we come back to Kronos and look at the map. You can see that all the emeralds are collected. But what happens now if we collect the blue emerald? Logically speaking, nothing should happen, since we've already collected the blue emerald. After all, the game says we have it. Well, the game didn't crash, so that's a bonus. Anyway, I guess that's enough messing around on this island. Let's just keep going on the next one. I wonder if anything changed here. Surely not. After all, I only did stuff on Kronos. What the hell? I didn't even move on this island yet. So what's going on? What we just saw was Emerald Storage, a fun little glitch that normally wouldn't be seen by your average player. But why does this happen? Strap in, because we're about to get technical. I do want to first reiterate that this is only my own theory on this, and I'll try to keep this interesting. Let's say that we have a checklist for all the emeralds. One line for each color. As we collect an emerald, this gets marked off so that the tracker on the map gets updated. Now, logically, the game would have one of these checklists for each island we visit so that it can be as accurate as we want it to be. But it's clear that this actually isn't the case. After all, I brought a Kronos emerald all the way to Ares. This could be due to, instead of having 4 checklists for each island where you collect emeralds, there's just one central checklist that stores which color we collect, and another checklist that says which island is complete. Well, in theory, this works wonders, because it reduces the code required to actually store this kind of stuff. Plus, it's not like we expect anyone to, ignore the progression. After all, there's a giant wall that tells people to go away and do the intended gameplay. So how does this actually lead into emerald storage? Well, when we skipped all the emeralds on Kronos and fought the boss, we actually set the flag that Kronos was completed. So the game marked that off on its checklist, without actually double checking if we grabbed all the emeralds. So once we reach Ares, it sets that as the active island. So any emerald that we do collect should be from Ares, right? If we didn't skip the boss, yes, it would be. But since we skipped to Giganto, we can collect the emeralds back on Kronos. So when we collect the blue emerald on Kronos, the game probably does this. Hey, we just got the blue emerald. What was the active island again? Oh, right, it's Ares. Let's just mark that bad boy off. The issue here is that it doesn't actually check where we collected the emerald. It only checks which color we got. Now, before you go in the comments, but Vorg, you made it seem like this was broken. But this doesn't seem that bad. And I would agree, but think about it like this. What if we skip more than one island? Would this trick still work? Short answer? Yes it does. I won't go into too much detail because the game is still very new, and I don't want to spoil the game all too much. Just know, it definitely is possible to do this on multiple islands. This also doesn't stop you from collecting the same color emerald on the active island, so it won't softlock you if you end up getting the same color when using storage. I'm honestly surprised at how stable this game is, despite, HSP and emerald storage. This is just a testament to Sonic Team for making a great game, and I highly recommend it to anyone even slightly interested. So these are my thoughts on how emerald storage works. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but that's why I made this, to share my own theory of this amazing glitch. Hopefully this made sense to everyone watching as well. Please let me know what you guys think, and if you want to see more explanation videos like this from me in the future.